Hi, I'm Scott,
I'm Corey,
and we are
the
the Cloud
Cloud
Brothers.
Brothers. So, welcome to the Cloud Brothers. In this week's installment, I think that Scott had a good idea.
Yeah,
I wanted to tell you, by the way, before we get into it, that I did go onto the Tutorials Dojo.
yeah.
Shout out to John Bonzo of the Tutorials
Thank,
Dojo,
thanks very much.
and I signed up for the machine learning
Oh,
thing
nice.
because I
Yeah,
want
that's
to.
a good one to. That's a good market skill to have
Yeah.
these days. Just being able to talk the language
Yep.
is a very good thing to have.
Absolutely.
Because if somebody says, "Hey, do you have any experience or knowledge about machine learning or artificial intelligence?" It's good to be able to carry on that conversation beyond a yes.
Yeah, and I did, and I actually went into the white papers and a
Oh,
little
nice.
bit on the the assessment questions and stuff like that, and it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like I think I can pick it up. It's I was
Right.
gonna say it's not overly complicated, but that's not true. It's really really complicated. But the idea of learning the services is so you don't have to do the math without
Yeah.
without help. So speaking of math, we
Yeah.
got up to 128 subscribers this week.
120. Yeah.
And then it went down
Yeah.
to 127. uh,
All right. All right. Get back
we
up
almost
again.
went up. We almost went up 10 since last week. So thank you to everybody who subscribed, except for
Yeah.
the
Thanks.
person who unsubscribed.
That could be just YouTube doing
It's
weird
probably
stuff.
just a bot, honestly.
We had
I don't know how
it,
this stuff works.
so I actually got a comment from one of my coworkers about how he liked the last one and how it learned, and we actually got a little bump from that one. So yes, thank you everybody that
Yeah, I
subscribed.
appreciate it.
Um,
Actually, that comment was
any
really helpful, and it gave me a chance to answer and interact. And
somebody commented on it. I didn't see
not
the
on
comment.
last week. He commented on the Lambda one that we did when the first. I think it was the first one we did for these 10-minute tutorials.
Oh yeah.
So he was just like, It's really hard. What his comment was is it's really hard to see this on my mobile. And I said I'm working on that. I want to zoom in when we talk about code, especially
Yeah.
when we talk about
Oh
code.
yeah.
I want to go into the DaVinci Resolve and just zoom in while we're talking about it, and then just zoom out. But I just need to learn how to do it and spend a little more time editing. And I said, thanks for the
Yeah.
feedback. And he replied, oh, just take it with a grain of salt. I'm just
No. No.
like, I'm working with on my mobile, like I'm at work doing like my job, doing cloud
Yeah. Yeah.
stuff. And because I'm interested in what you're talking about, I have it open on my phone, and then I glance over and I just can't see it, and I'd like to. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's really good feedback, honestly.
It is really good
So
feedback, and there's probably something in there. And I think one of the YouTube studio suggestions and stuff like that
yeah,
talks about a high percentage of your market or high percentage of your viewers are going to be on mobile. So
absolutely. Yeah,
take that in mind.
yeah. It
Keep
is
that in mind.
if somebody said it, there's 100 other people
But haven't said it yet.
that haven't
So
said it.
one last comment before we get into it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we didn't lose all our subscribers for ranting. But
Well,
the somebody from my coworker actually made a comment to me about how he liked it, and then I was thinking, it's like that's great. I appreciate the comment, but that doesn't help the YouTube algorithm. So make the same comment.
Type it out.
Yeah,
Just type it out if you're watching. Throw a like and subscribe. That'd be it. It's going to help the channel grow, and then we'll be able to do cooler content and maybe pay an editor to do all the stuff that we need. Because
right, without
part of my time. But without further ado, speaking of machine learning,
No, you said it wrong. You said it wrong. It's ado.
without further ado, monsieur, we are talking about a machine learning thing today. So one of the things is called Amazon Rekognition. A magic of television. We are smaller again. I put on a blazer today because I was feeling fancy. Scott's in his golf shirt, and that's nice. So Scott proposed this today, and I agreed, partly because of the new stream I'm working on. But detect, analyze, and compare. Sorry, we're doing a 10-minute tutorial today, so this
is a
will
10-minute
likely go in the
tutorial,
10-minute
hands-on
tutorial playlist.
series.
Yep. So I'll just go through it like we normally do. For this one, your AWS experience. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. Well, I'll do it in a minute. But over Scott's head, you can see it says AWS. You don't have to move, Scott. AWS experience is beginner. Time to complete should be 10 minutes theoretically. We haven't gone through this. I didn't do anything with this in advance. The cost to complete is free tier eligible. The recommended browser is Chrome, which you see all around us, or Firefox. Accounts created within the past 24 hours might not have access to the services required for this tutorial. Services used, just Amazon Rekognition. Last updated July 11th, 2022. So that's 6 months ago. So hopefully they haven't made any changes to Rekognition since then.
But as we've learned, that little last updated thing is usually signed every
right here. Yeah, right here. We will put the link up here in the description below, as always, while you're liking and subscribing to the channel.
There's a little, do you see the little gap there?
Do I see
what little gap? Where my head is?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I see. I do see the little gap. Just one sec. Gotta move my cursor. I don't know what gap you're talking about. But anyway.
Yeah, do that. Say that.
Magic. In this tutorial, I did start recording again already. Introduction. In this tutorial, you will learn. Actually, let's make sure that's true. In this tutorial, you will learn how to use face recognition features in Amazon Rekognition using the AWS Management Console. Rekognition is a deep learning-based image and video analysis service. As a developer, you might face a challenge of facial recognition in comparison if you're developing an employee verification system or need to automate video editing or provide secondary authentication for other applications. To solve this, you could develop your own machine learning model, develop an API, and manage your own infrastructure. This option is expensive, requires advanced knowledge, and is time-intensive. An easier route is to use Amazon Rekognition, which can detect faces in an image or video, find facial landmarks such as the position of the eyes, and detect emotions such as happy or sad in near real time or in batches without management of infrastructure or modeling. In this tutorial, you will use Amazon Rekognition to analyze an image and then compare it to other images to see if the faces are the same. This tutorial is a demo of functionality that is available when using the AWS CLI or the Rekognition API. For production or proof of concept implementations, we recommend using these programmatic interfaces rather than the Amazon Rekognition console. So,
how many times have you heard that from somebody from day one?
From my brother Scott right over there. That was the first thing he told me on the first stream or recording or whatever it was that we ever did. Okay, open the AWS Management Console. That's a problem I solved already. That's over above Scott's head now, and because I did that, I'm going to move us to the middle. Yeah, but I'm not doing any magic. I'm just moving us a little bit. Oh man, right in my beak. Okay, so the console's over here. I entered it already. You should know how to do that if you've started one already. If you don't know how to do that, we do have a video on our channel how to do it. I'll put that link in too. So open the AWS Management Console. Done. So you can keep the step-by-step guide open. When the screen loads, enter your username and password to get started. Done. Then type Rekognition with a K.
With a K, yeah.
Rekognition. So, and then click on Amazon Rekognition to get started.
Done.
Done and doneer. Okay, so that's step one. Done. I think, right? Can't be any more complicated than that. Okay, so step two is analyze faces. So what it's saying above my head, in this step, you will use the facial analysis feature in Amazon Rekognition to see the detailed JSON response you can receive from analyzing one image. To start, select facial analysis right here.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, so I've clicked that. In the panel navigation on the left, this feature allows you to analyze faces in an image and receive a JSON response. Open and save the first sample image for this tutorial here.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where I save it, but I'll just
Just save it on the desktop.
Desktop, I guess. Sure.
Yeah.
My gosh, that's so much stuff. I guess I'll just keep the file name because it might be important later.
Well,
all right.
Detect analyze face.jpg. Well, at least you'll know what it is when you look at it.
No doubt. Okay. So I downloaded that. Click the orange upload button. That is actually right there. I can move the stuff around, Scott. Don't worry about it. So right here on the bottom where the cursor's moving around, I click upload. I guess I have to go to my desktop and find that super long name. That says June 1st. That's not it.
No, it was actually like
detect analyze sample. Okay, so I did that. I opened it. So you can see over here, facial analysis looks like a face. 99.9% appears to be male, 56 to 64 years old. Smiling, 96.2%. Appears to be happy, 99.9%. Not wearing glasses, 97.6%. That matches what's above my head on this side, so that's good. So click on the response drop down to see the JSON response.
That's at the bottom.
That's right here.
Under request. Yeah, there.
So look here. Okay, there's your JSON response.
Can you maximize the right-hand browser? I'll show you what I mean when you maximize.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I got you.
That's all.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought you meant making the font actually bigger.
No,
you just meant so it looks like JSON, like
exactly
with the formatting. Got you.
Correct.
Okay, so
that's all I want. You can.
Yep. No, it's okay, but we can kind of go through it quick. So all those little things that we're saying, the probability of whether, like it's showing the age range, right? Where I was saying it was low, high, 56, 64. Are they smiling? Is the value true? What's the percentage chance? No eyeglasses. So is there eyeglasses? That's false, 97.6%. So that's all. That's just where the response was coming from.
That's perfect.
Yep, great. Okay. So that's cool. So basically it told us to just do what we just did, is look at response, and we just looked above me here, but we expanded it so it would look cooler. So that is what you call. So I'm just going to minimize that.
Oh yeah, perfect. That's step 2 done. Perfect.
Okay, so compare faces. So it says in this step, you will use the face comparison feature to see the detailed JSON response from comparing 2 different images that don't match. Select face comparison in the panel navigation on the left. So face comparison's right here. So just give that a click. Okay. All right. So I'm not sure. So I did that. I selected face comparison and.
Oh yeah, the next you need the next image.
Oh, open and save the second sample here. But it did ask me to click it, right? Select face comparison.
It did, yeah.
Okay. Then select. So I got to get this one. I'll get this into the same spot as the other one. If I can. I guess I could just downloads, whatever. Sample 2, okay. All right. So I'll go back over here. And then I'm going to upload the orange click on the orange upload button for the reference face and select the image you just saved. Okay, so go back to desktop and find, what was it? Detect analyze faces. I need sample 2, so that's this one. Open.
Yep.
Okay. Select a first sample image we used in step 2. Okay. And then what do I do? Comparison faces. Reference face.
Maybe you need to maximize it.
Oh yeah, there you go. And then it's showing comparison faces, not equal to. Right?
Yeah.
Not equal to, not equal to.
Yeah, doesn't match. No matchy.
Okay, so I'll just move that back over to look. So that's what we wanted. Notice in the results dropdown, you can see that our reference wasn't a match for any of the detected faces.
Yeah. Successful falses. So yes. Good.
Yep, that's good. And click on the response drop down to see the JSON results again. So I'll just do what you suggested earlier. And yeah,
so that's a no.
Yep.
No.
So that's pretty cool. So we're doing that. Notice that the similarity score for each of the detected faces never exceeds 1. The similarity score ranges from 1 to 100, and the threshold can be adjusted when using the API. As a developer, comparing faces at scale can be used in applications to track persons of interest, create a face-based employee verification system, or provide a VIP experience to guests staying at a hospitality venue.
So when you edit this and it says track persons of interest, go dun dun dun.
No doubt. Bum bum bum. Okay, so yeah, we did that already. We read all that.
Yeah, now that's step 3. Now we do it again. Step 4 is do it again.
No, that was it. So watch this. You go back up to here, minimize it. This is a short tutorial. Oh, compare faces again, it says.
Yeah.
In this step, you will use the faces comparison feature to see the detailed JSON response from comparing 2 different images that do have a match. Open and save the third and final sample image for this tutorial here. Okay, I'll go save image as. That's when I'll show sample 3. Back. Okay. Click on the orange. Oh yeah, I gotta go back up here. Just turn this response down. Click on the orange upload button.
Yeah, and you're still in facial recognition or facial comparison. You're still in that.
Yeah, or it told me to click it, right?
Did it tell you to click it again? Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Facial comparison.
No, it didn't tell me. It didn't say.
Yeah, you're still.
Yeah, it doesn't
already
change. That's probably why.
I just want to clarify that it.
Yeah, you're already in there, so you don't have to go out, I presume. Yeah. So now I need sample 3, presumably there. Yeah, it's at the bottom. So I open that. Okay. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, work. Never mind. Yeah, okay.
Select the image you just saved. So notice that the reference face that was compared to our photo detected a 99% similarity score and detected all the other faces. Well, let's see if that's true.
Yeah, open up the results tab. The drop down arrow. Yeah.
I'm a little confused now. What did I miss?
Go back. Yeah, we missed something.
All right, I'm just gonna pause for a sec. Yeah, we can just go away with the error. Okay. Something we missed in the or I missed on this is you need to make a reference face on the face comparison, which we skipped. So the reference face should be this little girl here. So I have to click either the face on the right or this one. So
make it bigger again.
I'm clicking on this one here on the left and going
it's the left on both ones. Yeah.
What?
There's 2. If you look at the tutorial, it's selected both on the left, which looks like what's selected.
Yep. Well, it's 3 actually.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Where is he? Where's the sample 2? Has to be sample 2.
Yeah, there is.
There you go. There's our reference face.
Yeah. And then the results.
And then upload the comparison face. Select our first
the comparison face is the girls one. Yeah, you can just choose the girls one.
No, there's only 3 pictures and there's no girls one.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see. Is that what?
Whoa, no, that doesn't make sense. So here, I want to
upload the dude.
Unupload dude, which is sample 2.
Yeah, and then that one, and then that should give us the. If you click on results, it should look similar to the tutorial.
And then no, I've got to do comparison faces, which it should be sample 1.
Does it say upload?
Yeah.
Go back to the tutorial. I don't think it says upload the comparison. Yeah, see, it doesn't upload the comparison. Or do you do upload? Oh yeah, go down to E. Look at E. Oh yeah, no, that's right. You have it right. So the guy should be on the left, and the old people should be on the right.
Yeah.
According to E, and I think that's what you have.
Oh no, I got it. It just didn't open it. Okay, we got it that time. Okay, there it is. I just didn't have the results open this time. So now you can see. Now you have. Now it looks the same.
Yeah, now that's what was missing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and I think really if weird. You need to our squished sample there.
It's partly because we want it like this, right?
Yeah. So you don't have the equals thing, and yes, 100%.
Yeah, we want it like this, so you can see if we're doing this facial comparison, because we want to see the big picture, and then we can say these are not equal.
Exactly, you need to see the big picture. Exactly, you got it.
Exactly. Okay, so now we click on the response. The JSON.
Yeah,
we know what the JSON looks like. So now let's move on to the next stage of our tutorial, which is compare the faces again. In this step, you will use face comparison feature to see the detailed JSON response from comparing 2 different images that have a match. Open and save the third and final sample, which we already did. Click on the orange upload button for the reference face and select the image you just saved. So we want to use sample 3 as the reference face. Let me just expand this so it makes more sense. So instead of this dude's face, what we want to do is take the desktop sample 3.
Oh, there you go.
Right? So this dude and this dude are the same dude. So similarity equals 99.9%. Wow. So this guy does not equal this guy, etc. And that's the only similarity. So so that's cool. So that's the machine learning in action. And then let's see. Whoops. Let me just close this down because funnily enough it looks nice. So notice that the reference face that was compared to the other photo detected a 99% similarity score and detected that all the other faces were not a match. So we can click on response on the drop down. Oops. I
don't think you want all that there.
Yeah, on the drop down, which it is over here. It's just response here. Right.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's just JSON statement.
What's it say for what's the things that it says? Just like what's in width, height, top. Oh, that's the bounding.
That's the bounding box positioning. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's the confidence.
Like face matches.
So face matches. So the very first one, similarity 99.97 basically.
Yeah. The landmarks, I left. Just reading some of the
Yeah, absolutely.
I right. So that's how it's figured. It's looking. Yeah. It's going in. It's not reading. It's not looking at your entire face. It's looking at pieces of your face.
Yeah, it's
putting it together.
Taking points exactly. Taking points of reference and assembling them.
Nice.
Which would, like, if you're doing this without recognition, the math would be insane to try to do.
Yeah. Like, absolutely. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. Well, you can, but you need to be a huger nerd than I am.
Huger nerd.
Yep.
We
saw. So basically, other than the hiccup that we had, that is a real 10-minute tutorial, I believe.
That's a 5-minute. That's a 5 out of 5 clouds.
But yeah, 5 out of 5 clouds from the Cloud Brothers. It's amazing. Good job, AWS. Great job, actually. So conclusion, you have learned how to use the console to analyze and compare faces. You can also perform this feature using the API so you can operate at scale. Use Amazon Rekognition when you need to perform facial analysis at scale without worrying about infrastructure or training a model for identifying persons of interest. Dun, 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 dun. Cataloging a digital library, creating a face-based employee verification system, or performing sentiment analysis.
Yeah, that face-based employee verification system is probably the most useful example that they have. So
Yep.
instead of a key card, you have a camera at your
Yeah, and it just lets you in
place
because you still work there.
because it's like, hey, Corey is there.
Yep, and they know like who was in the building. Oh, Corey, Fred,
Yeah,
Guido, whoever.
yeah.
Uh,
So when all the when all the booty goes missing, they know who to
yep,
go after.
yep, exactly. I think it's booty. So the next steps you can do on the bottom of this when you go here, we're not doing it today because it's just
No.
a 10-minute tutorial, but build a facial recognition system, build a media analysis solution, and explore the console. So click on those, have fun, don't cost yourself too much money. The good thing about this tutorial also is it's not just for each tier, there's no teardown. Just because
Yeah,
you're just comparing images
yeah.
for the sample.
It just does the things, and then
That's it.
that's interesting. I didn't know. I've never used Rekognition before.
I've been
So
really curious about it. It's like my two favorite things when I started was just because of their names was Glacier Deep Archive
yeah,
and Amazon Rekognition. So I'm glad I got to do this
yeah.
tutorial today.
So just for everybody else and for you as well, Corey, there is uh, um, probably a tutorial. I don't know if googling this is a good idea live or not, but there's a application called Hot Dog Not a Hot Dog,
Yeah.
and it's very similar to this tutorial where you upload pictures and it tells you if it's a hot dog or not a hot dog.
Yeah, it's a pretty common machine learning thing that's talked about in the it's in the tutorials dojo thing. There is a reference to it within the first 10 questions. So it's a really popular one. And actually, one of the papers that was linked to it are people that won the hot dog not a hot dog competition
Contest. Oh yeah, nice.
Right. It has a whole bunch of them. So yeah, I actually might have it bookmarked under machine learning here. Some personalized data streams. No.
Okay, they can Google it. We'll put it in.
Yeah,
Put
it's
it in the description.
machine learning recognition. Hot dog, not a hot dog, is one of the deepest rabbit holes you can get to in AWS and cloud computing in general. But anyway, thanks for watching the Cloud Brothers. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Welcome to machine learning.
It really helps. And welcome
From
to
the
machine
Cloud
learning.
Brothers.
From the Cloud Brothers. Beep boop beep.